A guy was sentenced to 10 years for murder for the shooting death of Bonham Jean in his own apartment. But Bonham's brother made a statement in the courtroom that stunned people and had them openly weeping. Take a look.
I can speak for myself. I forgive you. Again, I'm speaking for myself, not even bad for my family. But I love you just like anyone else. Can I give her a hug, please? Please?
Yes.
You know, sometimes it hits you think, now that's a Christian. That is a Christian, because how many people call themselves that and will allow things to go on? But here's this kid who's lost his brother. He says, I don't want you to rot in hell. I want your life to be good. I want you to have a good life. My brother's not, but I want you to have a good life, and I forgive you, and can I give her a hug?
And then
especially after all of that, you know, because they'd read all of these things that she had...
Text messages that were sort of racially charged.
Well, they became much more racially charged, because one or two of them I read, and I thought, oh, I've said crazy stuff like this to people. But then it becomes something totally different now, given what she has done. And, you know, I was stunned, and apparently so were other members of the family.
It was pretty, this family, I've been covering this case, but this family was deeply religious, and both of them was deeply religious. There are, you know, if you look him up, he was very active in his church. He sang in his church, and his brother said that's what both of them would have wanted, as far as his interpretation was. So I thought that was significant.
But what about the judge hugging?
That was problematic, because the judge also went and hugged him. Hugged her rather afterwards, and gave her a Bible and pointed her to a Bible passage in particular. And I suspect that you know, people may question her impartiality. They may question her on appeal. So I've never quite seen a judge do something like that.
They're all very religious.
You know, yeah.
I'd like to know, are there any examples of white people hugging black guys who have murdered somebody? Have we seen that?
Yeah.
Yes.
We've
I
seen
mean,
that?
all of the survivors from the church in North Carolina.
Yeah.
A great many of them forgave whatever that kid's name is.
Yeah, but
South
those
Carolina.
are black people forgiving a white guy.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the opposite.
The opposite
A white
she's
person
talking
forgiving
about.
black people.
Yeah, we talked about somebody whose child was killed, I think, and the mother...
It happens.
It does. Yeah. Listen, you know, people are moved by their God.
By their faith.
But I also feel like if you can't wake up in the morning and believe that people can evolve, believe that people can change their ways and the way that they think, then how do you go about your day? More than anything, what I saw with him is, I want to forgive you. I want to take the hate out of me so I can continue living my life. And he said to her, I hope that you find Christ. I hope that you find, or just something bigger than yourself to believe in, and a better life from here.
You know, to me, there are some crimes that are so heinous that they are unforgivable. You know, I mean, I'm give you a typical one, of course, is the Holocaust. That happened in the 20th century in Europe.
Child molestation,
Child
rape.
Like, I think that to hold on to the rage gives you strength also. I'm not so sure you have to forgive so quickly.
And if people...
But none of us can judge... I'm sorry, none of us can judge that.
Well, they can do what they want.
But I think people that have followed this case have been really outraged by it, because remember, she was an off-duty police officer still in uniform that mistook his apartment for her apartment and shot him dead while he was watching television, eating ice cream.
She wasn't even drunk.
His brother decided that he thought his brother would have wanted him to forgive, and none of us can judge that. That's my.
I agree with that.
No. I just want to say, when I say none of us, I mean none of us. Can judge that. That is, we'll always have to ask the question: could we be so big? I don't know if I could be.